This is 9-34 for integrated 3. It says Yi Ping is thinking about swimming across Red Leaf Lake. She knows that she can swim about 1,000 meters. She decides she will feel more confident if she knows how far she will have to swim. To determine the length of the lake, she puts posts at both ends of the lake, points A and B, and a third post as shown in the diagram at right. Use this information to determine how far Yi Ping will have to swim across the lake. Should Yi Ping be confident that she will be able to swim across Red Leaf Lake? So we look at it, and it looks like it's forming a triangle. So I just wrote a triangle on my paper to solve. It's the same triangle in the diagram. And as I was writing down the triangle, I realized that it's not a right triangle. I can't use my SOHCAHTOA on it. I can't even use law of sines on it because I don't have a pair, like a side opposite of an angle that I know. So the only thing left in my toolbox is law of cosines. So I went and I don't have it memorized. I went in your math notes box in your book and got out the law of cosines. And now, so I think that's everything I need to be able to find little c. So all I have to do is just plug the numbers in. Some people are super handy and they can just plug it right into their calculator. I could probably do it, but I'm guessing you asked this for a reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and just write it all out the long way. So c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2 times a times b times cosine of c. Because there's an order of operations thing that people don't realize, that you have to multiply all that big blob together first. Like you can't take, well, I'll show you. There's something that people do, this common mistake that people make all the time. Where's my squared button? So I'm going to write, I don't even know if it's a good idea to write all these out, but 207025. I'm going to write it all the way out. 620 squared. 384400 minus, and I'm going to say 2 times 455 times 620. So what I see people doing, and what might be happening with you, I'm not sure, is they'll take this number plus this number minus this number, and they'll just kind of leave that cosine there. Well, you can't. The order of operations says that you have to do multiplication first. So I've got that number already in my calculator, so I'm going to just multiply it by the cosine 150 first. Cosine 150, in case that's the problem. That's a pretty common problem. And notice that that's a negative number, and I didn't put this minus sign in yet. I didn't account for this minus sign yet. So really, I think we're going to end up with a positive number, or we're going to be adding. Yeah, let's check it out. 025 38 4400. Yeah. So now that's a 3. 4400. So now if you add all these together, that's what c squared equals. So 207025 plus 38 plus 48861 So I get this big number. And then I'm going to square root it, showing that I'm square rooting both sides. So square root answer. And I got 1,039 some odd feet-ish. So that is farther, or sorry, they're not even feet, they're meters. That is farther than Yiping knows she can swim. So that's why the answer, he says, this will mean she might have a problem. Okay, so again, if you type this all correctly into your calculator, you don't have to write down all the steps or anything, but I was just showing them because I know some people do it like this.